It has ran its course.
Yes, it has. As you guys know, tonight, Paul Heyman sent a message. But that message wasn't directed towards Sammy nor Kevin.
So, what we're talking about, in 2 weeks from now, in Corpus Christi, Texas, the Usos will get their rematch for the SmackDown, for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles.
Yep.
In a WrestleMania rematch, main event rematch.
WrestleMania rematch, yes.
But it was a twist tonight. If you guys saw, Paul Heyman nearly threw a direct shot
at the Usos.
And this is what he said. Keyword, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, has ran out of patience with you two.
Exactly.
Not Sammy and Kevin, guys.
But
no.
The Usos.
The Usos.
His blood.
So now things are start to come into play.
Things are about to start falling apart. Everything's finna crumble.
In 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks. The Usos has less than 2 weeks to defend, to go against Kevin and Sammy. My main thing is they're not walking out as champions.
No, they're not, babe. And that's the hardest part right there. Because if the Usos cannot walk out as undisputed tag team champions in 2 weeks.
Tribal Chief is going to be upset. He's going to be disappointed. And he has ran his course with the Usos. He's going to be like, it's time to let him go.
Roman has literally said, probably last week or 2 weeks ago, he said, their patience, I'm running out of patience with them.
Exactly.
And so now it's starting to show. Has Roman ran out of patience with the Usos not getting gold under their waist again?
Exactly.
And it's true.
They haven't done anything. All they do is keep talking about Kevin and Sammy. We know Kevin and Sammy was once upon a time Roman's problem. Heck, they're still his problem. They're his problem. They're his problem because they took something precious that belongs to you guys.
They really do. And the crazy part about it is, you know it's bad if Roman is literally telling Paul, if they don't get it done in 2 weeks, that's it.
That's it. It's time to cut ties.
And now the main question is, what do you do if you're the Usos? You don't know that this is happening to you.
Exactly. So the main thing is, what do the Usos do? Because as you guys know, they can't go to Baby Brother because Baby Brother is the enforcer to Roman, right?
Who's also having issues of his own tonight as well.
Exactly. With Matt Riddle. So the main question is, what do you guys do? Exactly. Where does the Usos go from here? Because in 2 weeks, if these guys lose that match, what is next for the Usos?
Will we still see we raise them up Usos?
Or will we see the old school?
Or are we going back to them Usos from back in the day?
Exactly. Because I can see them falling apart. Because if you guys don't remember, back in 2021, if you guys remember, back then around that time, this pandemic era, Jimmy made his return. Jimmy wasn't messing with Roman nor Jay.
Yep.
He was not feeling it until Roman finally saw that Jimmy was on board and was ready to be a part of the bloodline. So what did Roman do? Roman put these two together. He said, all of us together, can't no one touch us if you guys do it my way. And guess what? Since they've been doing it his way, things kind of been crumbling.
Yes, it has. A very bad crumble as well. But in 2 weeks, guys.
2 weeks.
It all comes down to this. In 2 weeks, 2 weeks away, Corpus Christi, Texas, live on SmackDown for the undisputed tag team titles. The Usos will take on the team of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the tag titles in a WrestleMania rematch. And that right there will determine, are the Usos still part of the family, or will Roman disown them after that?
Because I kind of feel like Roman is going to disown them. We saw it 2 weeks ago on Monday night when he didn't even want to be in the same room as them.
Yep.
So this is literally is gonna be heartbreaking, but I can see the bloodline is running its course. Roman Reigns made it very clear he getting tired of them.
Also, if you also watch, we also watched tonight, you know that Solo Sikoa seemed to show a little bit of
irritation. He was irritated, not just by his brothers, but with Paul Heyman. With Paul Heyman talking about with the tribal chief, then speaking in their language. At the end of the day, it don't matter. At the end of the day, y'all kind of are pissing Solo off because now y'all got Solo in a position he can't get out of.
No,
because you got your brothers in your ear. You got Paul in your ear talking about what Roman said. Newsflash, Paul, Roman don't be there.
That is true. And the street cred of the Usos, their life depends on that for real. That's the street cred. That's the tag team gold for real that they own, that they are dominant in. And the main question is, in 2 weeks, are you guys ready for this?
Exactly, because the way I see it is, you guys said the bloodline is more bigger and stronger. I all the way disagree because you guys is not stronger. You guys done became trash.
That's all we've been kind of hearing the whole entire time. The bloodline is more dangerous. It's more stronger. Well, first of all, there's no strong. There's no in there.
There's no strong. This enforcer Solo. It's mighty funny. Y'all saying Solo. Can't nobody get up on Solo. It seems like for the past 2 weeks in a row, Matt Riddle been getting up on Solo.
And we saw it tonight too.
We saw it tonight.
So
including in the match.
So the Usos, time is ticking.
Time is ticking on you guys in because y'all are at the point where the tribal chief is getting tired of y'all ass and he's gonna throw y'all under the bus.
And which it was said tonight, he has ran out of patience.
He's ran out of patience
with you two. And did you not see how the Usos did not think that this was
about them.
This was about Kevin and Sammy.
Exactly. That's what they thought. When Paul sat up there and looked at them. But they was too busy focused because they heard that they get a rematch. That was the only thing that they heard.
They were too busy barking at Sammy and Kevin that they did not realize that there was a direct shot pointed at them.
Exactly. You two. He's not talking about Kevin and Sammy because at the end of the day, Roman done made it clear he don't care about Kevin.
No,
he don't care about Kevin nor Sammy.
No, he does not. So tonight's direct message was appointed to you two, the Usos. In 2 weeks, if you do not get your tag team gold back, that's it.
That's it. You're gone. You're gone. Roman's gonna kind of make it very clear he do not want to be around you guys. He's gonna make it very, very clear he don't want to be around you. Only person he need is Solo. So when Roman hit you with that, all he need is Solo. You guys bend this on.
And now the main question is, after all that is said and done, and you only hear, I only need Solo, where does that leave Mr. Solo Sikoa?
Exactly.
In this situation.
Because as you guys know, for the first time in I don't know how many months, Solo cut a promo. It was a short promo. That was it. But we know when he's around Roman, he take orders. He do what Roman does. He comes out with Roman doing his matches. So this already tells me things are not looking good for the bloodline because for one, he's going to kick the Usos to the curb. I can see it.
We can already kind of see it, even though we don't want to say it like that, but we see it.
We see it. I mean, Roman done got fed up because how does he help you get this opportunity to get gold? You win the gold. Then I help you get a second opportunity at the next brand championships. And you win that gold. I come out and help you win that gold. And then all of it being thrown away to some people that are former competitors towards.
That are prisoners. Literally prisoners in our whole gate community. They are nothing but prisoners. Literally, Sami Zayn and Kevin were nothing but prisoners. They were prisoners of the bloodline. They were beaten, battered, and destroyed by everybody in the bloodline.
But the thing is, everybody in the bloodline, y'all kept coming after these two. And it's mighty funny. These two men are still standing. The Usos, you worried about the tribal chief. You need to be worried about is you going to be a part of the bloodline. Because once they kick you out of the bloodline, it's no longer these.
Is you ready for war, baby? 2 weeks away.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Not 1 week. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks away to know your craft, to watch film, to know what they do. Hell, you guys have wrestled them in different occasions and multiple times.
Exactly.
So you guys already should know what they do, how to counter it, and do all that for real. All you gotta do is just finish it. At the end of the night, finish it. 1D, it only takes one or two Ds.
But the craziest thing is they kicked out of the 1D at WrestleMania.
I know, and that's crazy. So now the main thing is, what do you do if you're the Usos?
Exactly. You're in a tough spot right now. So what do? Do you fold? Do you fold under pressure? Because right now, the way I see it, the Usos got a lot on.
We know it ain't no fold. Y'all never fold. Y'all said this multiple times.
Yep.
It's not paranoia. It's the Usos. Well,
it ain't looking like that.
It's not looking like that. It's looking like y'all the paranoia at the moment.
And they're the Usos.
And they the Usos. It's like you always said, the hairs on your neck gonna stand up. Yep. Y'all hairs on y'all neck is standing up.
It's like y'all are put to a major test right now. And it is sad at the same time. It is crazy because you guys don't know it. Your cousin is getting tired of y'all. He's ready to kick y'all to the curb. That's why he done got to the point where he had these matches. He don't call on y'all.
So now you starting to see the bigger picture.
The bigger picture is Roman Reigns sees the bloodline as Paul Heyman, himself, and Solo. No Usos.
Could not imagine a bloodline without the Usos no more. Well, in 2 weeks, will we see that? Will we see a bloodline with no Usos no more?
Exactly. Will we see? Because I also got a feeling in 2 weeks, Roman Reigns may just make his way.
Oh, most definitely.
He's going to make his way there. He's going to watch that match backstage. And when he see that they lose, that's it.
2 weeks away, Corpus Christi, Texas, live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox.
Yep.
Y'all have to tune in.
Y'all got to tune in because we're definitely going to be tuning in. So much is about to go down. So much is at stake right now. It don't make no sense. A lot of things are at stake. The Usos, y'all are kind of winding up. Y'all time is up.
The fate of the Usos is in jeopardy. The state of the bloodline is in crumbles.
Exactly. Because you guys didn't want to listen to Sammy. Y'all kept saying Sammy won this, Sammy won that. Well, it seems like everything Sammy's been saying is actually coming true. It really is. Like he said. Even when Cody said Jay's going to leave, who else going to leave?
Jimmy.
And on down the line, Solo. And you kind of look at it now, what Sammy been telling them. Because the bloodline is crumbling. As he said before, he was going to take down the bloodline. And guess what? Sammy has took down the bloodline. Regardless of him getting jumped, at the end of the day, the bloodline had to face the fact. It didn't matter how many times you beat this man down. He was not going away.
No, he was not. But could we see this? If they get kicked out of the group in 2 weeks, what if Solo Sikoa leaves as well?
Wow. Now, that'll be something to see right there, but at the same time, if he try to leave, he'll kind of pull what he did to Jay. He'll try to manipulate Solo just so Solo can stay. So,
But I guess you just won't find it out until 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now, all we know is these 2 men, these 4 men, the titles are on the line. Only one can walk out with the gold.
It's a WrestleMania rematch night 1 main event,
We're
y'all.
not going to get that hype match we got at WrestleMania, but in 2 weeks, we will get that match to determine who will walk out of SmackDown as the champ. Will we get new champions or will Sami and Kevin retain?
Will Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens retain? Or will the Usos rise up to the occasion? Rise up from the ground? Rise up from everything that they went through? And will they finally win back the tag team titles? Or will that be it?
I kind of think that the bloodline has ran its course. Roman done kind of made it very clear. He's sending out so many signals. He getting tired of them. And he can't wait to put them to the curb. He can't wait. He feel like he got Solo. Jimmy and Jay. Y'all don't serve a purpose anymore. Because ever since Baby Brother done came to the roster, Roman has looked and seen that this man can do some stuff. So guess what? I'm going to use him to my ability. Because did you guys find it funny? When he fought at WrestleMania Night 2 in the main event, you guys wasn't needed.
Wasn't needed at all.
You wasn't needed.
You was just there just to be there.
You was
for
just,
the beatdown.
Exactly.
That's it.
That was it. Because as you can see, Solo did all the work. At the end of the night, who walked up the ramp with him? Not all of y'all, just Solo.
Just Solo Sikoa.
So the main thing, Usos, y'all are in the tight position. Y'all back are against the wall because right now it's a dangerous game right here.
Usos, do you want it? Usos, do you need it? Well, you damn sure do need it.
You do need it.
But Usos, do you really want it? Are you hungry enough to take it? Is you willing to do anything it takes to stay in this?
That's the main thing. And I guess we won't know until we watch. Because what Roman Reigns got going on, it's a little tricky. Tricky.
Way too tricky. You see what you're doing, Roman?
It is tricky. A little way too tricky because as I said it in other videos as we have done before, I always say it. Roman always has something up his sleeve.
All the time. So you never know what Roman has planned.
Exactly. For all we know during this match, Roman may tell them, leave Solo in the back. These two gonna go out there and do it on their own. And if they can't win, then they're out the family. You know how many times, if you guys remember, how many times he sat up there and told Jay that? Said, if you don't fall in line, your ass is out the family. And your brother too. And you guys remember that when they was talking about the I Quit match. So, could we see this all play around? Could he actually throw these two out the family?
We just won't see until 2 weeks.
Until 2 weeks from now. If we see the Usos with no titles after that match, Usos, I hate to break it.
Time's ticking.
Time ticking.
Tick-tock. It's ticking, baby.
It's ticking.
2 weeks away.
2 weeks.
Y'all better get ready. The fate of the bloodline is at stake.
Because the tribal chief is going to be watching.
And he's going to be watching very closely.
Very close. He's going to look at every mistake that you guys make.
And you might even want to make sure you tune in on Monday just to see a little glimpse of what you may be seeing on Monday with that cheap shot thrown by Paul Heyman.
Yep.
So like I said, time's running out.
Time is running out.
The patience is running out.
The patience is running thin.
And what do you do now?
Exactly. So our main thing is Usos, Jimmy and Jay. What's next?
What's next? And you better make a real good decision to ask what's next.
Because right now, it's not looking too good.
No, it's not.
It's not looking too good, none whatsoever. So, y'all better get it together.
And y'all better get it together quick.
Yes, because right now, y'all been on this damn losing streak for over 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. And the Usos not liking it. Yeah, you bragging about how many times you held the belts. How many days. Okay, you held the belt for how long and how many days you held it. That don't matter no more. Let me tell you why it don't matter. It don't matter no more because you don't have them. And right now, since you don't have them, Roman Reigns is not with that.
You better fix it. You better fix it fast. In 2 weeks, y'all better get it done. We gone.
Peace. You guys have a good one.
Damn Usos.